Most AI agents are trapped in a bubble. They only know what they have told them or what's in our database. Okay. But what happened when a customer asks about a flight delay? What happened 10 minutes ago? Or a tech train that broke this morning? Usually the AI hits a wall. It guesses, or worse, it says, I don't know. Today we are breaking that wall. I'm going to show you how to give your ServiceNow AI agent a live real-time connection to the entire internet using agentic web search. By the end of this video, your agents won't be just smart, they will be current also. So I remember working on a project. It's not with respect to ServiceNow, but it's an enterprise level initiative last year, where we built this incredibly sophisticated support bot. We were so proud of it. Okay, then a major software patch was released globally, and our bot started giving instruction from the version from 2022. It was embarrassing. I realized then that an AI without a web search is like a genius living in a basement with no windows. You feel that frustration, right? That gap between your system, what your system knows, and what actually is happening in the world. Okay, that's where we are diving into AI agents, AI Agent Studio today. We are going to give your agent some window. So let's get started. What you can see on my screen, this is my personal development instance. So what you have to do, you just go to all, okay, and we will go to our favorite AI Agent Studio. We'll just go to create and manage. So what we are planning to do today, um, what we'll do, we'll create a agent. We'll not create the entire use case. We'll just create an agent, which let's consider for travel and lifestyle kind of agent. Okay, what it will do, it will have a answer to all the queries which user is asking with respect to this segment. Okay, and it can surf through the web and get the responses. They don't have to depend on the ServiceNow data. Okay, so as you know, we'll just go to AI agents, and over here we'll just wait for it to get load. Come on, it's wait for the people who are not following this channel. This is, I think, my sixth or seventh video on the agentic AI front. Okay, I'm trying to share whatever I'm learning in today. Okay, if you have not seen the previous video, you can just jump and look for those videos out. Okay, um, I and if you want to practice it out, the only way you can do it is to grab one ServiceNow University course, and you can practice on that project front only. Okay, um, it's taking some time. Let's see how much time it will take. Okay, I will just refresh it out. Let's see if it comes up. Okay, use cases are coming perfect. Okay, so now we'll just click on new, and what you have to do, you have to just give the name for this PEI agent. So I've just created some pointers out there. Okay, so we can give it like travel and lifestyle assistant. Okay, and in description, we can give this. So a proactive AI agent designed to assist employees with the real-time travel updates, local recommendations, and general web inquiries to improve daily productivity and work-life balance. So basically, I'm creating this for my enterprise also. This particular use case where we are targeting that if someone wants to book certain flights, someone wants to book certain all conquer kind of things, right? Accommodation and all those things. So this agent should use them. It should be helpful to them. Perfect. So you can make it pretty generic that hey, just go and do the web search. Okay, but if you want to confine it out to certain topic, you can do that also. Now, um, role we can give. So role I will again um let me do. I will just give the name also only travel and lifestyle agent, lifestyle assistant. Okay, which help the user based on given queries. Perfect. Okay, so this, and then we will give a co prompt, or we can say an instruction, what exactly this agent do. So here it goes. Okay, so basically you are a professional and highly informed personal concern. Your goal is to provide accurate real-time information by utilizing the web search tool whenever user ask about current event, blah, 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 blah. So this is my uh, you can play around it. Okay, so we'll just save and continue. And now we have to add tools. If you have seen my previous tutorial, under the agent, though we need to add tools. So we'll not go, if you click on recommended tools, probably it will give the web search only, but we'll just go to add tool and we'll just select the web search. Now when we looked into web search, right, we have two options out there, okay, by default. So if I go over here, we can see one is MS Bing search and secondly Google search. So I was having, okay, means I still have Google API key, okay, so I just shifted it out. So by default it's MS Bing search, but I have made it defaulted to Google search, okay, and I made it true and the other one is false. That's why we are able to see um that thing as a provider Google search, but you can tweak around the same. Okay, so I will just give the same name to my, it's not mandatory, but I will give the same name. Okay, I will not do any changes on this particular front, input blah 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 blah. Okay, I will just make it supervised. I will keep it as is only. Okay, display value output yes, transformation strategy, whatever you want to do. I will not add anything on this. I will just add this particular tool out. So tool is added, okay, on our front. Now before moving forward, as we were talking uh, about, and if I go to save and continue, let's do this. You can simply define availability. I don't want to do it now assist. Okay, you can do it, it will be more beneficial. Now we are on the testing panel. If you have seen my previous tutorials, this is where we can test the agents out. Okay, now the most important thing that I spoke about is it really available for us, okay, that I can simply add this particular tool out and hey, entire Google is free for my service. Now no, that's not the case. We need an API key. So how it works is like, we have seen this particular table, right, okay, which came from our tool. So I will just open this record. Okay, Google search, I will just click here. Okay, to so this is the record. Okay, oh, where we have to configure the keys. So basically what I did, so if I go to this Google search, you can do it by connection credentials or you can do it from here also. So this is the entire configuration for Google search. Okay, there is a flow design behind it and blah blah blah, all those things out. But what I generally do, you can see over here that connection and credential analysis is Google search API. Okay, so what I did, first you have to go to credentials, credentials, and over here you can search for Google API key. Okay, you can see over here. So Google API key, here you have to add the API key. Okay, and then if you are creating new, that's also completely fine. If you are creating new, you just create a record, and then you have another thing called connections. You have to go to connections. Under connection we have Google API connections. Okay, over there you have to just map that particular thing out, whatever you're creating. So you can take the reference of these things out, and also I've added the connection URL. Okay, this custom search v1, from where I got this particular thing out, I got it from the Google Docs. Now the most important thing comes key, how we can get the key, API key for it. It's also pretty simple. So what you have to do, use any Google account, okay, what you have. um huh, I've already used this out. Okay, $300. It's a different story. Actually, I was trying to do something massive. Okay, and I just use my all the credits. Okay, so what you have to do, you just go to Google Console. Okay, log in with your account, and then what you have to do, or on the top over here, you will be getting an option to create a project. Okay, I've already created a project with the name of ServiceNow Test. You can create a new project also over here, and then you have to just select that particular project out. So I've selected this project out. It will ask some information to you. You can fill that information. Then what you have to do, you have to just go to API and services, and you have to go to library, because Google is providing a lot, tons of APIs, right? Which particular API we are looking for. So you can go for custom. If I search custom search API, okay, just go on this particular thing, custom search API. Come on, got stuck, I guess. We'll wait. Okay, custom search API, and then you have to just enable it out. I have currently enabled it out. If you have not enabled it out, you will get an option to enable it out. It's done. Then what you have to do, once you enable this out, that means for this particular project, this particular service is enabled. Then you have to just go again API services, and there will be credentials things. Okay, you just go to credentials, and over here I've created two keys, so you can get the option. You get the option like create credentials. So if you click on create credential, and if you click on API key, then it will ask for the name of API key, blah blah blah. If you want to add some restriction blah, and if you do create, okay, it will create the API key for you. You can add this restriction in your production environment, and this is the key API key. Now I've pasted that API key over the Google connections. Okay, so I just copied this out also. So over here, if we go to credentials again on API key, you have to paste that key out. Make sense? So this is the entire setup you have to do. Now if we go for testing or this thing out, okay. So help me plan my vacation. Shannon Pune. I can add anything out, and probably it will not give me a result. Okay, reason being I've already utilized all my credits. Okay, so if I do start testing, so it will just trigger the agent orchestrator has triggered the travel and lifestyle agent, and I will use digital tool to gather information about Pune to assist. Is it okay to proceed? Yes. If I give, it should give some that I've crossed the limit, or okay. It gave an error. Google, this project does not have access to custom search API. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Um, I think there is some problem with the token with the API key which I have created. Okay, or probably I'm out of credits for this. Okay, but if you have the proper key, okay, or new key you have created, it will work through. So yeah, this is all for today's video. Okay, so in today's video, what we have seen, so in today's video we have seen how we can configure web searches, okay, on the agentic AI front, so that we can gather the information, not only gather and process the information, you can say, not only from ServiceNow dataset, but from entire web out there. And for that we have two options, Google or MS Bing. Okay, so this is all for today's tutorial. Please follow, keep following this particular tutorial. I'm just trying to share whatever I know with respect to agentic front. uh, Stay safe, stay happy, and keep learning. Till our next video, thank you and have a nice day ahead.